Thank you for tuning into my podcast where we're healing from family ties, trauma, and taking accountability for all areas of our lives that may held us back. As you know, today is Mental Health Monday, but I want to change it around today. I just want to do a recap. I want to be transparent with you guys. I want to speak about the first 9 episodes that I launched, and I just hope that I'm a continuous light in your healing journey and that I'm giving great insight on my trauma and my mental health and me trying to take the healing process in an authentic way for me. I always say for me, what issues that I'm dealing with, how I see it, and how you guys should view things. So I just wanted to do a recap on episodes 1 through 9. I just close this season and give you insight on the next season, what we're going to talk about. So first and foremost, I wanted to say that I'm super excited for myself, and I'm super excited for you, especially because you are taking the steps to the healing process. I hope listening to me and that you are gaining knowledge and, like I said, insight about me and what I'm dealing with. So to speak about myself, because that's all I can talk about in the healing process, putting everything out into this podcast, it was very, very hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, am I really talking about this? Am I really laying all of this trauma, on this platform? Am I laying all my anger on this platform? Am I laying all of my unforgiveness in this platform? Am I laying all of my insecurities? Am I being transparent about my perfection? Am I being transparent about my mental health? That was like, yeah, you are. And it was very, very scary for me doing that and, allowing people to see the real me and be open and be honest about some things. And of course, you guys, I won't be into like deep detail about what I experienced, but give you a capsule of the trauma and give you a capsule of my my insight about the trauma, and give you a capsule of who I am and why I'm doing this. You know what I mean? So to recap about episode 2, that was very, very interesting. I actually go back and watch my episodes and how I'm talking and how I'm expressing myself. That episode, I feel like I was just like, can it get deeper than this? And it very much can. Can I speak about more things than this? And I can, you know what I mean? And you are going to see more from me in the next season. It's just going to get deeper, of course, but it's going to help you. It's going to help me as well. And we're going to get deeper into accountability, and we're going to get deeper into mental health. And we are going to see, different people here on this platform, as far as professionals and, possibly, therapists or, other people that have been through the same things, people that want to be on this platform and speak their truth and speak their story. You know what I mean? You're going to see so much from me, and I'm very excited, but it's just like these little steps that I'm taking and, rewatching myself. It's like, am I really being open? You know what I mean? Like, am I taking this for granted? You know what I mean? Not saying that, I want to step back and, I don't want to do this anymore, but I'm just making sure that I'm being transparent enough and being authentic enough for you guys, and, opening the door to you and saying like, we have to take the first step to a healing thing. To this healing thing. And it's a lot of people that are speaking about healing. It's a lot of people that are taking the first step in realizing I need help. And you continuing to watch me, I appreciate that. And, you know, I want to extend the thank yous forever. You know what I mean? And when I launched episode 2, I was just like, yikes. You know, you laid it all out. Like, what more can you say? And I have so much more. You know, I don't want to say like, yeah, I'm going to say that. I have so much trauma inside of me, and I have so much pain inside of me that I'm trying to release and heal and, you know, be accountable for, because I don't want that to spill over in the next generation, you know, with my children, or spill over in any more relationships that I will build. You know what I mean? Like, I was tired of, you know, I always speak about the cycles. You know, I always speak about the future self. I always speak about taking accountability, and me taking this accountability and really trying to break this person that is in pain and trying to mold her to be better is very, very hard. You know what I mean? Because once you are in this place of pain and in this place of confusion and in this place of anger, and people are still saying to me like, wow, somebody really, really hurt you. Wow, you really need to be loved. Or wow, like you really have something in you. And I do, but I want that to be out of me. You know, I want that to be laid out on the floor, and that we're building to a better me. Like, I don't want to be in pain anymore. I don't want to be in trauma anymore. I don't want to be depressed anymore. Like, I want to be fully healed, whole, and giving myself a chance. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be better than the past. I want to be learning new lessons, like taking the old lessons and implementing them in the new lessons, because I've learned those cycles already. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be done with the old self. I want to have better outcomes with new self. Like, with future self, I want her to be equipped with my trauma, equipped with my lessons, equipped with my cycles, equipped with my depression, and know how to handle my future self and not taking 15 steps back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be in this place where I cannot function anymore. Like, sometimes, like, to be open, I will read notes for this podcast and, you know, reading journals and things like that. And I'm just like, where were you? You know what I mean? Like, how are you making it? You know, when we are journaling and we are trying to be open with ourselves and reflecting on daily life, and when you go back and read and like, you really made it out of this. Like, we really are surviving this. Like, you really was surviving in that mindset. Like, how is it possible that you did that? You know what I mean? So, as I said, in recapping and in posting for you guys and doing this podcast, I've learned a lot about myself. And I also want to be careful with myself and really make sure that I'm being humble. That's one. And I'm being open-minded about what I'm saying, and open-minded about your healing as well. It's not just about me. It's about those around me and those who are watching me and those who experience the same things as me. And I'm relating to you and you relating to me. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to, like I said, be a light. And when I say I'm going to bring people on that experience the same things, bring people on that have a professional view of the same things, and, you know, this different insight. Like, I just want to be careful with you guys, and I want to be careful with me, because we can be in a healing process and we thinking that we're healing because we're talking about it. But since we talked about it, we laying it back, but we're not actually taking the proper steps to heal. That can be in your healing process as well. Like, okay, I'm talking about it, I'm doing it, and I'm just talking about it, but I'm not really doing any more work but talking. Like, I'm not putting in that footwork in my healing. Like, I'm not actually changing. Like, I can talk about it and just go in my room and whatever I said, I said what I've been through, but I'm not really putting in the work. That used to be me. Like, I would give people advice, I will give them insight about what I was, going through, but I wasn't actually dealing with it until now, you know what I mean? And I wasn't really giving myself a chance to heal. Like, I was just talking, but no putting in work, no accountability, no realizing that it's trauma, no realizing that I am tied to other people, not realizing that I needed to cut those ties. And I needed to tie me back to myself. Like, I was cut from myself as well. So I needed to tie myself back into me, heal the little girl, heal the grown woman too. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to be better than what I was doing to myself. I needed to be better than who I was back then. Of course, it was different cycles and different areas, but I needed to be better, So, to kick off season 2, because we're closing season 1 tonight, I wanted to share what we're going to heal from in season 2, what is to come, different things, merch that I want to launch, the things that you see in the videos, we're healing from that. I have a hoodie, I have mask, it's just trying to launch it. I am going to bring it out probably in the next month or so, or I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to launch it to you guys, and hopefully you purchase from me. I am creating a journal for We're Healing from That. I just hope that you guys are forever supporting me, and whatever you need support with, whatever you need me to post, I will post for you. If you want to come on this platform and we have a conversation, please come into here. But like I said, I'm going to have merch. I said in another video that I'm going to start, launching merch, a mask, pens, mugs, journals, t-shirts, hoodies. It is getting cold. But in season 2, we're going to kick off with damaged areas. I have a lot of damaged areas. You have a lot of damaged areas too. So we're going to speak about different areas to start that off. And the first area is going to be the heart. The second area is going to be in the mind. The third area is going to be in the spirit, and how we need to heal from that. Like, we're healing from that. We're healing from our broken, damaged heart, and we are placing it back together. And then we're going to kick it off with biting the apple. I'm going to get into more detail about that. And then we're just going to continue on this healing journey. And I hope that I am a continued light to you. And that this season, the first season was, the first 10 episodes. Like, this is episode 10. I just hope that you see that I am actually trying to put in the work and actually trying to kick off and keep kicking off those traumas, keep kicking off that depression, keep kicking off that anxiety, keep kicking off that pain, keep kicking off that anger, and continue to say we're healing from that. And that, I am being the vessel that I need to be for you, and being the vessel that I need to be for myself, and healing the family tie, healing the trauma, and healing the place where I didn't want to be accountable for. You know what I mean? So, like I always say, what I talk about, if you are in the pain right now, it is a new for you, and you are going to make it out. Keep praying, keep watching me, keep journaling. You're going to make it out. You are worth the healing process. I am worth the healing process. You are worth the healing process. And freedom and your future self is depending on you. I do hope that I am like I said, a light, and that I am the voice that you needed to hear. And it's God's voice. Like, I'm just a vessel. He's speaking through me. It is God's voice, and I hope that you hear him. And I hope that you continue on this healing process. This is V Mosley. Thank you for tuning in. See you later.